Hello everybody, here's Lajardom or Dominic Aubingin. If you were on Facebook and you saw my post with the poster. Yeah, I just came back from the movies with my girlfriend. We even risk our lives to go there because there's new COVID cases in our city and maybe everything is gonna be closed soon for a few weeks. And we're not sure yet, but it just happened like a few days ago. So it was kind of risky to go there, but we took like a lot of precautions. We washed our clothes as soon as we arrived home. We took a shower and everything. So don't worry, everything is fine. We feel good. We're not sick. Don't worry. Anyways, why we were able to see the movie in the first place is because we are in Thailand right now, and in Thailand, certain cities, it's the movie is already in the movie theaters. I'm a big fan of the first one that came out a long time ago when I was a kid and I saw it in the movie theater. I thought it was like the most fucking awesome thing I saw in my life with the music. Does this movie live up to the first one? Is it as good or better? I would say it's very different. I would say it's a lot of fan service and there's a lot of love that's been put into this movie. So if you love Mortal Kombat, if you love its universe, the characters, well, know that they did their homework. There's a lot of love that comes from the director, the editors, like everybody that works on this movie. They really wanted to give you a gift. So on that part, that's very positive. On the more negative side of things, though, the actors are not always on par. Like sometimes the actors, I will say something very weird that you're probably not expecting, but Kano that we just saw, the actor of Kano was the best out of the. He stole the show. He's amazing. Like in this movie, like I wish that all the characters were so charismatic, like the Kano character, because I was like, what the fuck? Like it's very like obvious that he has a higher level of um, in acting than the most of the other people in the cast, which is a bit of a shame. If you remember, like the Liu Kang from the old movie from the 90s, and this Liu Kang in this one, I'm not saying he's bad. It's just it's not you won't like remember him that much. He doesn't he doesn't do much in the movie. Like he has his part, he fights and shit, but he's just like this kind of hippie guy, kind of. He's just a hippie, kind of. And Cole, I I didn't like Cole that much. I don't see why he's in the movie. I don't understand why he's there still. I was giving him a chance. Oh, it's cool, like a new character. Why not? But the whole movie, I was like, why he's there? And he has his family to involve, and the family is more like a buzzy noise, like in the movie. It's not like you feel like you don't want them to be there. You don't want his family to be there. You don't want like him to be there that much. Like, of course, he's a good guy, and you want him to succeed, but at the same time, you're like, ugh. Not sure. Jax is good too. Jack is pretty fun character. There's one thing I didn't like is that they in this version of Mortal Kombat they kind of need to find their inner like spirit to find their powers, their magical powers. I don't know. That's maybe a small spoiler, but it's not because you saw his arms, right? The arms of Jax. You already know that you will have his arms, but his arms they appear magically. Like you will see when you will watch the movie. It's pretty fucking silly, and I feel like there's like silly things, silly like sometimes you're wondering, is that the best they could come up with? Like for real on a script wise, the script is very convoluted. Sometimes you pass from one scene and another scene, and the two scenes together, they don't really fit. I know the director is kind of like he didn't work like on so many huge projects like this. I think this is his first like really big project, and my hat to him. It's a very beautiful version of Mortal Kombat. It's seriously, if you love MK and you play the games, you will be like very satisfied with this movie. I'm telling you, it has its flaws. There's a lot of characters. I think there's too many characters, and there's some key ones that are missing, and it's kind of annoying that Cole is there a bit, but he's okay. Like it's just like there's nothing special or fun about it. Like he won't make you laugh or make you feel anything during the movie, and it's the problem with many characters in there. The I'm telling you, Kano. I don't know the name of that actor. I don't know any names in there. Like I don't know their names. Sorry, but like the Kano actor is wow. I was like really impressed. Like I wasn't expecting it. I was expecting like Cole is gonna be like so awesome. He's like the main guy, and then Jax, and then no, actually fucking Kano, man. The way he talks to his accent. Especially due to the fact that he doesn't look like Kano that much, like he has a big beard and all that. But man, he embraced the role so perfectly. So yeah, Sonya Blade, the actress is really good. I love her acting. She's buff too a bit. Like she's well trained. You see that she went to the gym and shit. So you really believe that she's a real badass warrior. Like that she went in the army and the special forces with Jack. Like you believe it because she has that posture. Kung Lao. I'm not sure, like his fighting style. Like you see that the actor really studied the fighting style of Kung Lao, so he really brings that to the screen. That's really good. But the way he speaks and everything, I'm not sure his costume. The costumes are always like 50-50. Sometimes the costumes looks really good, and sometimes it looks like almost like an all-wing costume that doesn't fit really. Like I know it's mean, but like for real, Raiden. The Raiden costume was kind of lame. His hat is always like this a bit, and he looks like a kid a bit, like with a bad all-wing costume. Goro is just like a CGI monster, and the CGI is not that believable. I much prefer the big like marionette from the first movie. There was more like care, there was more like realism into it. Now you don't believe that he's there. You see, there's many things in this movie that you maybe you will be a bit like not disappointed. I wouldn't say you will be disappointed. Okay, it's a good movie from start to finish. The musics are fucking amazing too, but too many characters, Goro CGI, the costumes sometimes they're 50-50. The acting is not equal in all the casts. I'm telling you, they did a good job all around. Like it's not easy to make this believable because Mortal Kombat is such a silly big universe that's very video gamey. It's very, very video gamey. So to translate that into a more realistic movie, and that's one thing that was weird is that I would have liked that they continue with that more realistic approach that they had in the first couple scenes of the movie. So all in all, if I had to give a rating to Mortal Kombat 2021, I think let me think about it. I think I would go with either a 7 or a 7.5 out of 10. I wouldn't be able to give it an 8, a 9, a 10. No way it can get a 10, but they put a lot of care and a lot of love into this movie. And there's a teaser at the end. There's nothing after the credits, by the way. After the credits, I waited all the way up to the credits to see if there was something. There's nothing. So don't wait for the credits. There's nothing. Uh, but before, just before the credits, there's a tease, and I think you will be very, very happy with this tease. I'm not saying what it is at all. I don't want to spoil any fun, but yeah, I was like, holy shit! And if this movie does well, for sure they're making a sequel, and I'm waiting for it because it was fun. It's a bit like a Godzilla and King Kong. It's a movie you go in just to have fun. Buy some snacks with your friends if you can be together. I know with COVID it's a bit complicated. It's a really fun movie. Like exactly in the same kind of mindset with Godzilla vs King Kong. It's pretty much it's mindless fun. And if you're a fan of Mortal Kombat, for sure you're gonna love this. Support this movie so we can get another one. I want to see a sequel with the same actors. I want to see more of this. It was very fun, and yeah, very pleased with that. I hope you enjoyed this movie review. If it's your first time on my channel, I would very appreciate if you could add another sub to my channel. We're almost at 500 subs, so I'm really trying to. That's my goal for this year is to reach 500 subs. We're at 435. Yeah. So yeah, if you can, there's many stuff. You see, I have tutorials for Killer Instinct, a video of Mortal Kombat there. I put the original theme on the trailer of Mortal Kombat. Pretty cool. I have like many things. Like you can go check that out. I have also like long plays, and I even make music like remixes of video game music. I play poker as well. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I've been doing this for a few years now. So thank you very much. Have a nice day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.